Hey, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about the Destiny 2 weekly reset from November 23rd, 2021. First and foremost, we have double infamy this week. So if you want to go out and do all the Gambit stuff for all the Gambit seasonal challenges, you can do that this week. Or you can wait another 3 or 4 weeks because we've got so many goddamn days left in the season. 91 days and the problem ain't one. Moving on, let's talk about the Nightfall. For the Nightfall ordeal this week, it's going to be Lake of Shadows. As I said last week, you can see the rotation in the Grandmaster list, and Lake of Shadows is obviously one of, if not the easiest Nightfall to do on Master, and of course, Grandmaster difficulty. So if you wanted to go out and get the, I think it's the Hothead Rocket Launcher and something else, you can do that this week. Yeah, it's the Hothead Rocket Launcher and the Hung Jury Scout Rifle. So if you want a depth versions, go for it. As far as 100k, Legend should probably do it. But I'm going to be very honest with you, Master difficulty with the Titan Bubble or Well and Swords, like you will be able to crush that boss, and I would recommend doing Master so you can get Ascended Shards. After that, for the Vanguard Strike Burn, we've got Arc Singe. And another perk that looks like Ghost Rider. Oh, I thought it was going to say Nicolas Cage. For the Crucible side, we have Showdown. Moving on to Europa, for the Empire Hunt, we have the Technocrat. I believe this is the hardest one, but not that much harder. For the Simulation, we have Safeguard, which is going to be Defend the Area. The DSC Raid Challenge, Copies of Copies, taking place in the second encounter. This is going to be the one with Atrax. Essentially, do not flush the debuff out the airlock. For the Vault of Glass Challenge, we have Strangers in Time, taking place in the fourth major encounter, and in this encounter, the one that's the one right before the boss fight, you basically have to kill the Minotaur, the Praetorian, and the Wyvern about the same time, every time they do actually get killed. Up next, let's take a look at Banshee's inventory. First up, False Promises, really not what you're looking for. Lonesome, Rapid Hit's okay, Swashbuckler's okay, and you do have some range stuff, but not nearly what you're looking for. Eternal Blazon, again, I don't know what these perks are, but it's not what you're looking for. The Vision. These perks are also terrible. I like TacMag though. Outrageous Fortune. It's a 150 grenade launchers and those suck, but it does have Spike autoloading and Ambitious Assassin. If this was a 120, it might be alright. And finally, Bad Omens. Kill Clip, Snapshot, no impact. This is terrible. God. Banshee, go try again. Get out of here. Nobody wants this. Up next, let's take a look at Eververse's inventory. First up, for the Bright Dust options, we have the multi-band Rover, which hopefully will load in eventually. Hey, ya boy. Hey. And that's what it looks like. It also has a little spinny bit that spins faster when you boost, I guess, you know. After that, we have an ornament for the Monte Carlo. If you want to make it look more like a Kalashnikov, you can do that. We have the transmit effect known as Shattered Shrieker, pretty straightforward. And finally, we have the Wayfarer's Guise, which is very green and actually not that bad on certain weapons, depends on the combination. Following that, following that for the other Bright Dust section, first of all, we have the Conga line, which is a 3-person emote, and I will remind you, 2 people can do it in a row, and that can make it a 6-person emote, and it's kind of funny to watch. After that, we have the Junkyard Navigator, which is this ship that has the little ears that go left and right, kind of like Yoda. I don't know why, this thing makes me think of Yoda. I don't know. After that, we have one of the ugliest shaders, or the ornaments in the entire game. I don't know what the heck this is about. We also have the Braytech Dreaming, which actually glows when you boost. That's kind of fun. We have the Aim and Fire, which is what you think it is. It's one of these like flexing emotes. And then of course, for the DMT, we have one of the most beautiful artworks. Honestly, it's beautiful. And if you like using a DMT, I recommend this. It's gorgeous. We have a Ghost Projection. We have the same transmit effect from before. Another transmit effect, Guiding Light. We have the Reef Oracle. After that, for the shaders, we have the Copper Brand, which is okay on certain armors. Keep in mind that the Titan is very metallic, so a lot more of the bronze section. We have the Polished Sea Stone, which is not something I've used much. The Jungle Viper, which again is a very weird combination. And then finally, Dawn and Dusk, which is a very visually assaultive shader. If that's your shtick, then this is one you should pick up. And of course, the Wayfinders Compass mods. Again, they rotate between 3 set of mods, and you just have to make sure you pick up all of them. I believe it's like rank 16 or 18. You can then pick them all up, and to get the rank, it's all part of that season pass. My personal favorite's going to be the stasis ones. Some of the other ones are just kind of weird, but they're there if you want to use them in a special build. And of course, if you haven't seen it already, I do live stream, usually at twitch.tv, but today we're going to be live streaming on YouTube around noon at all the times on screen. We're going to be doing Grandmasters and Masters for open lobbies, so if you want to get that done, especially with like Shadows, it's going to be real easy. Come check it out. And of course, a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Specifically, a big thank you to Mom and Dad, Christian Thompson, Dr. Strange, Galileo, Monday, Stu Bucknose, Raymond, Shonen, Panther, KC, Vegan, Photo, Spartan on Patreon. Oh, I turned into an Irish accent at the end there. And that's it. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one.